Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews. Today we got some beer mail package. It's such a coincidence that I've got two different Brandons sending me beer mail right now. This comes from Brandon J, and he is out of San Diego, California. So let's see what Brandon number 2 has sent me. And guys, I'll tell you, I always got a note here in the bottom of the box. If you're going to send me beer, don't require a signature on it, unless you just absolutely feel that's necessary. I live in a pretty good neighborhood, and nobody's going to steal the package. And if you send it and require a signature, whether it's FedEx, UPS, or the Postal Service, I have to drive across town, and I work during the day, so a lot of times it's going to be a couple of days, maybe even a week before I can get a chance to go across town and pick it up. So if you think about that, if you're going to send me something, don't require a signature. That way they'll leave it here on the porch, and it'll be here when I get home, and I can do the beer review that day and get them into the fridge, and instead of waiting a couple of days or a week before I can get across town and get them picked up. So that's the way it goes. Alright, it says, "Hey Greg, you're the boss. You deserve these for putting up quality videos and loving what you do genuinely." And I do. I try to be honest with you guys, though. And I am going to be honest, whether you send it to me and I like it or don't like it, or I love it or don't love it, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. I mean, that's just the way it is. And it's no reflection on you, because you don't make the beer. You just purchase it, or whether you like it or you want to hear what I have to say about it. And I'm gonna be honest. And it's not to hurt your feelings or to boost you up, because I love it. That's just the way I am. I'm gonna tell you what I think about the beer. I went to 3 different stores to acquire these still elusive Pliny's. All said one person, so here's one for you and the other half. Would love to shout out for myself and brother, if you feel so inclined. Keep killing it. Brandon J. And I'm gonna give you his last name. A lot of people don't want their last names out on YouTube and Facebook and other places, Twitter, that I post these. So I usually use the first name in the first letter of their last name if I'm having more than one Brandon send me that. So I got a Brandon C and a Brandon J sending me beers. So it's very coincidental that I have 2 Brandons at the same time shipping me beers. So I appreciate both of you sending me beers. I do. I really, really do. It says Brandon, and he's got his signature, and I guess his brother is Anthony. So big shout out to Brandon J and Anthony. And like I said, I'm not using your last name, because a lot of people don't want that out there. So let's see what is in the box today. Alright, the first one out. Yep, that's exactly what it is. This is a Pliny, and I've reviewed this, guys. I think this is Beer Review 500 or something. I definitely cannot get my hands on this beers, and these are one of the top 5 beers. This and the Alchemist Heady Topper and a couple of other ones are probably the most sought after beers in the country, if you're a hotbed. And I am. So, big Pliny there. And I'm going to re-review this, guys. This will be a 2016 edition of the Pliny from Russian River. So let's see what else, see if they're both the same. And they are. We got 2 Pliny's here. So one for me, one for the other half, or one for me to share with the other half, and have another one at a later date. And I won't keep these too long, because these beers are better the fresher they are. And this was bottled on April the 26th of 2016. And so was this one. So both of these were done. And this today is the 17th of May. So they're not even a month old. So great freshness on the beer. So that's all that's in here. So he has spent his hard-earned money and going to 3 different places trying to round up a couple bottles of this, plus the price of shipping this, and I think it was like $20-some, $21.65 to ship this. So the price of the beers plus the shipping, quite expensive. Shipping is the biggest deterrent to trading beers or shipping beers somewhere, because a lot of times if you're only shipping 1 or 2 bottles, the shipping can be more or as much as the beer that's inside. So that's the biggest detriment to trading beers or shipping beers somewhere, is the cost of the shipping. So Brandon, big shout out, like, once again, to you and your brother Anthony, for rounding these up and spending your hard-earned money to ship them to me, and I will re-review this beer. So let's get them get into the fridge and get them chilled down. Speaking of the fridge, let's take a walk, go see what's in the fridge today.